Yes. Well, what was her evidence? She had some logical evidence for why Krishna was in Lord of the region. Yes?
He was born.
He appeared to be born.
He got hungry.
He got hungry. He seemed dependent on her. Even great sadhus can go without eating. You know that? Mystic yogis and sadhus can go without eating. They're living on the sunlight directly, just like plants live directly on sunlight. So the great mystics, they can live directly on sunlight. They don't need to eat. So what to speak of God, who's worshipped by the mystics and the sadhus? Why should he need to eat? So if he needs to eat, if he's crying because he's hungry, he must be an ordinary child. Such as that. Purport. As stated in Bhagavad Gita 15:15 by the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna, the purpose of studying the Vedas is to understand him. Vedascha sarvar ahameva vedaha. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu explained to Sanatana Goswami that there are three purposes in the Vedas. One is to understand our relationship with Krishna. What's the Sanskrit for that? Sambandha. Another is to act according to that relationship. Sanskrit for that? Pravidya. And the third is to reach the ultimate goal. Sanskrit for that? Prayojana. So what are the three in Sanskrit? Sambandha, Abhideya. The word prayojana means necessities. The word prayojana means necessities. And the ultimate necessity is explained by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Prema Pum Arto Mahan. So, an arta is a what? It's arta. Dharma, arta, kama.
Economic development.
We translate it as economic development. It is often understood as wealth. What is its general meaning?
Meaning.
Hmm?
It's like the meaning of artha is meaning.
Meaning, the essence, the goal, something you want to achieve, something wanted, something desired, right? So generally what people desire is money. Therefore, it's money. The goal. So prema pum artha mahan. Pum means person. Mahan means, maha means great. You've loved humans, right? Maha means great. So prema pum artha mahan. Love is for the humans the greatest goal. But Prabhupada here is not translating it as goal or meaning, he's translating it as interesting word, Prabhupada. What was this word? The greatest what? Necessity. The word prayojana means necessities. What do we, when we say necessities, what do we usually mean? Because I have to go pick up some necessities, yeah?
Sustenance, things for sustenance?
Yeah.
Food.
Food, water, what else we call necessities? I gotta go get some necessities. Clothes, toothbrush. The word prayojana means necessities, and the ultimate necessity is explained by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. What did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu say? Sanskrit. Yes, prema pumartha mahan, which means? Love. Greatest goal. Great, but Prabhupada's not going to say goal, he's going to say it's the greatest, what? Necessity. Greatest necessity. The greatest necessity for a human being is the achievement of love from the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Here we see that Madhya Soda is on the highest stage of necessity. So Madhya Soda is on the highest stage of what? Necessity. Interesting. Isn't it? Doesn't you find that interesting? Probably you said that. For she's completely absorbed in love for Krishna. She's so absorbed in love for Krishna that what? What just happened? And she's still so absorbed in love for Krishna.
She sees the whole universe and now she doesn't believe it.
She doesn't even care about remembering it. Yeah, if one of us was dressing the deity and all of a sudden London Ishwara shows us or Jagannath shows us the whole universe in his mouth, we'd really want to remember that, wouldn't we? Tell Ravana to remember. Wow. She says, let's forget about all this stuff. I don't understand it, let's just forget about it. Oh, here's my question. In the beginning, the Vedic purpose is pursued in three ways. Trayi, which is in this first word first, by Karmakanda, Jnanakanda, and Upasanakanda. When one reaches the complete perfect stage of Upasanakanda, one comes to worship Narayana, or Lord Vishnu. When Parvati asked Lord Mahadev, okay, so Prabhupada's taking us in steps here. So Prabhupada says that Mother Yasoda achieves the highest necessity. And then he's saying that how do you achieve this greatest purpose or necessity of the Vedas? What were the three ways? By Karmakanda, Jnanakanda, and Upasana. And Prabhupada says when you come to Upasana Kanda, you worship Narayana. In Gyan, who are you absorbed in? What are you absorbed in at the platform of Gyan? Brahman, maiden karma. And karma? You absorbed in karma. Huh? The Devas. So now Prabhupada's going to take a step higher. When Parvati asked Lord Mahadev, Lord Shiva, what is the best method of upasana, or worship? Lord Shiva answered, Aradhanam Sarvesham Vishnu Aradhanam Param. Vishnu Pasana or Vishnu Aradhana. You hear somebody's name there, right? No. Worship of Lord Vishnu is the highest stage of perfection as realized by Devaki.